Hey guys, welcome back. This video is going to be a crucial video. As a web developer, one thing which everyone wants to do is deploy their site in the open web so their friends and anyone can actually see that website and actually appreciate them for their work. So that's what we're going to be learning in this video. In the previous two videos, we created this game website using ReactJS called as Tic Tac Toe. That's a famous game. I'm pretty sure everyone knows about it. So if you want to code that in ReactJS so that you have a website of Tic Tac Toe, go and check the previous two videos and I'll put the link in the description. So check them out, and after you're done with that, come to this video and you'll see how to deploy this website you created to the open web. So without any further ado, let's jump into the video. So first what we got to do is, let me just open this code we have with VS Code, and I'll open this with Git Bash here too. Now let me just show you the website running in localhost 3000. So for that, what you got to do is you got to give the command of npm start, and this would get the website to be deployed in your localhost, and this is working pretty fine. Okay, this is leading to nowhere. Yeah, now the window is X. I've made this to be font bold. You can add that if you want to be. Just thought it'd be better if it's like that when you see it in mobile devices. So that's done. We have it out here. Now what you want to do is deploy it to the open web. So let me first go ahead and put this in my GitHub repository, and that will help us deploy it to the open web. So first you got to create a GitHub account, and if you have a GitHub account, go to github.com and let me go here and let me click on create new repository, and I'll call this as Tic Tac Toe, and in the description let's give a description of Tic Tac Toe game created using ReactJS. Now let me create this repository. Let's go to the code. I've actually changed a bit in this readme file. Usually if you open the readme.md file, you would get this basic command of npm written over there. But if you don't want that to be present, what you got to do is just change the readme file. I've changed it to such a way that it's more of a reader way. What you got to do is open your terminal. It can be any terminal, and in my VS Code terminal I have the Git Bash also included over here. So first you got to initialize it. I'm actually going to reinitialize it actually out here, but this is the first command which you got to do, which is git init, and then we'll go ahead and we'll do git add readme.md, and this is after you're done with your modification of readme.md file. You do git add readme.md, git commit m, and we'll just say read this first before you go ahead. So read this first, and since I have a lot of folders and files over here, I'm gonna give this specific to the readme.md file. So we can give readme.md file in the end of commit. So this is specific to the readme.md file, and this has been committed, and we do git branch dash capital M main. So now once we're done with the git branch, we go ahead, let me just copy this remote add origin. We'll add this and we'll do git push dash u origin main, and this also is done. Now we would have most of them going ahead over there to the GitHub. So refresh it, and these gives a trial run command, and this one has the read this first before you go ahead. So let me change the commit out here for, let me say, the source folder. We'll give, so let me go out here and we'll say git commit dash m, and we're giving the same commit out here. We're going to change this command and we're going to change the file which you're going to give it to. So we'll say it as code present here, main code present, and this is for the source folder. So that's done, and we'll just say git push. Okay, so main code is present here for the source. Okay, so now we have the GitHub present here. For the commits, you can go ahead and you can work on them. And what we got to do is next is go to Netlify. So you go to Netlify, and this is DuckDuckGo that I'm using. So you go to Netlify and you log in here, and I already have a Netlify account. You log in using your GitHub. So you do that, and we'll do new site from Git. Then we go to GitHub, and you have to authorize it basically. And once you have authorized this, go to your repository. My repository is Tic Tac Toe. So you go to this repository, and then this is the basic build command, right? And then npm run build. Now we got to do is deploy site, and this is going to take some time. We'll deploy the site to the open web under this URL which is going to come there, and we will change that URL to our need, but there is going to be something which is going to follow the URL called netlify.app. So this is the basic Netlify thing. We are using the free plan, so we will be a subdomain in the basic domain, so it's going to have .netlify.app, which is going to conclude it. But if you want to set up your custom domain, you can go and buy a new domain and set up a domain, but we're going to just wait for some time till it's deployed. Okay, now we have the website under this URL, so let's go and check it out. Okay, so we have the website and it seems to be running properly. Yeah, it's working. Is it responsive? Yep, it's working properly. It's responsive. Now we don't want the name of this website to be like this, so we're going to change the name a bit. So let's go to site settings and we'll change the site name. So what I'm going to give it as Tic Tac Toe, and usually for my website, whichever I deploy, I put a -711. So it's like the my website kind of thing. So if ever you come across some website which have a -711, it might be deployed by me actually in the open web. So we save it out here, and now we have the new website's name as tic-tac-toe -711.netlify.app. So you can now go ahead and check it out. Actually, I need to change this React tab out here. So let me go and change it in the public. I did some changes to the thing. There were some changes. So let me change this title out here to be tic-tac-toe. Okay. So let's commit here. We'll say change in title. We'll do the commit changes out here. Okay, so now we have it in our repository. So let me go to the site overview, refresh it a bit. We go to tic-tac-toe 7. It's still the same. Okay, so I had changed the title, right? So this was supposed to be title. This is still publishing, so it'll take some time to be published. So once that is done, you should have a change in the title. And let's see the preview of it. Yeah, that's it. Just change the title. So Netlify has this auto work where it works in collaboration with the GitHub repository that you have, and it changes the title as soon as you do it. So now you have it done. So you can go and check the website. It's at tic-tac-toe -711.netlify.app. And I'll put the link in the description so you can go and check it out. So that's it from this video. We have just deployed a website to the open web. And one thing that you got to keep in mind is when you're running an npm site, in the when I did my site deploying, I had npm run build. So make sure that you have that. If you don't have that, you would have a lot of problems. Like for example, instead of npm, it would take in yarn. That's also possible. So just be careful with out there. And that's it from this video. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.